For the past 3 years, luck failed David Zheng in the lottery for the American work visa known as the H-1B. He was in good company. Hundreds of thousands of immigrants apply for a limited number of H-1B visas every year, and a vast majority fail to make the cut. Mr. Zheng, a Chinese national, came to America for higher education, earning a master's degree in computer science in 2021. He wanted to stay in the United States and work in his field, but he was running out of time. His education visa allowed him to work in the country for only 3 years after graduation. In July, while continuing to work full-time, he enrolled in another master's program to maintain his legal status. "Sometimes I wonder if this country wants people like me or not," he told me. For decades, the United States has been the top choice for young Chinese people seeking educational opportunities. Until the coronavirus pandemic, some 80% of them eventually went back to China because their country offered more opportunities. Now many want to stay because their home government is becoming increasingly authoritarian. Their country's economy is faltering and the job market is bleak. But the U.S. immigration process, which is unpredictable and often prolonged, coupled with the degraded United States-China relationship, has left many in limbo. I interviewed 6 Chinese émigrés and messaged with a handful of others who were trying to secure visas to establish professional roots in the United States. They described an experience that was vexing and sometimes traumatic, using words like hell and nightmare. Some people I interviewed asked to be identified by only one name for fear of retribution from China, or fear that speaking out could be used against them in the visa process. Quite a few said that in hindsight, they probably should have chosen Canada or another country with a clearer path to permanent residency and citizenship. But like playing any lottery, getting an H-1B is a gamble. The US government issues 85,000 H-1B work visas each year. In the 2023 fiscal year, there were 480,000 registrations. In the 2024 fiscal year, there were 780,000. Indians usually make up about 3/4 of the applications, followed by Chinese, who make up about 1/8. Generally speaking, foreign college graduates can work in the United States legally for 1 year if they were humanities majors, or for 3 years if they majored in science and technology. In an attempt to beat the long odds, some Chinese H-1B applicants pray to Buddha. Others eat at a dim sum restaurant chain whose Chinese name means bringing good luck. And some pray while dining at Chick-fil-A restaurants because an urban legend in the Chinese community says doing so can help. One of those turning to prayer is Wei, a woman who asked that I use only her surname. Ms. Wei visited temples in New York and California. "I would pray to Buddha," she told me. "I'm going into the H-1B lottery. I really want to stay in the US. I don't want to go back to China." She first applied for a visa in March 2023, only to be denied. 4 months later, the day after she visited a temple in California, she received the approval notice for her second try. Ms. Wei said she emigrated to the United States in 2021 because China had come to feel suffocating. She said she used to speak up about gender inequality and other issues. Her accounts on the social media platform Weibo, about 10 in all, were deleted by censors. What do you think should be changed? Make sure to subscribe and click the notification bell if you would want to receive updates on stories like this one as well as others. Once again, I appreciate your time, and until we meet again, be careful.